Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in this world, everyone. This is Joni with Mystical Magic with Joni. I've come back to talk about the new year 2025 and the new moon in Capricorn, just a little bit about that. And I hope you all had a nice, peaceful Christmas. I know things are different throughout the world right now. Some people really have had some challenges in this particular season. It's been a very interesting, rough year for a lot of people. And my prayers and blessings go out to you. We all just have to pray and stay in the light right now. I think 2025 is going to be full of energy and action. There'll be a lot of disclosures and truth coming out. So it's really good to use the tools that are available to us during these times. The new moon is in Capricorn on December 30th. So, what has changed for you since 2008? What has transformed in your life? What do you want to see change? It's all coming up right now to be looked at. So, be sure to, with the new moon, write down your intentions for the next 30 days or until the full moon. Do it just for 30 days at first and your intentions for those 30 days and what you want to see complete. Look back at the past. I hope you've done some releasing and what is no longer serving you. It's really important. So it opens doors for new things. At the end of the year, it's also a good time to clutter clear and let go of things that you no longer wear or use or need. This opens doors for the new year as well. And it's going to be a number 9 year in America, which is completion. So there'll be a lot of things changing here, but there's transformation going on throughout the world right now. It's just going to be a big year, 2025. So just put on your seatbelts and do some deep breathing. Meditate, ground yourself, clear your chakra energy centers in your body. I'll be doing some chakra clearing little video to help you with that in the future here if you don't know how to do it. But I thought I would do a oracle reading too of the next 12 months. So I went ahead and did a shuffle with the Archangel Metatron Amanda Ellis deck with 3 cards. And the first card I got was the Ancestors card. I really like this deck. Amanda did a good job. But we can call in our ancestors to assist us when we want help or need help with things. There's unseen forces around us with archangels, with angels. So no matter what you're trying to do in your life, maybe you want a new job, maybe a relationship needs some help, be sure to ask their assistance. You have to ask, though, because we have free will, so no one on the other side will infringe on anything unless we ask. And always show respect towards our ancestors as well. Another one is detach from drama. See, she's sitting there in the circle there, and she's kind of hibernating. This isn't a bad thing to do at all. In fact, it's a very good thing to take time out throughout your day to pause, to breathe, to go within, and do not focus on the negative. Try to stay away from the news or anything that's putting out fear or drama. Do not feed into it. It's true these things are going to be going on, but it's also a time when we have to know what we have control over and what we don't. If we can make a difference and speak up, yes, do it. But stay in peace. Come from the heart. Be true to yourself. Be sovereign. But don't get into anger or anything that is negative, because that is a lower frequency, and everything is energy and frequency. You want to stay away from anger and things that are out of our control. If you want things to develop in a different way, you have to come in a more diplomatic approach, coming from the heart, speaking truth, but come with peace. If something is not right to you, do not feed into the negative, because it's just like putting negative, feeding it into the electrical circuit system. You don't want that. We don't want that. We as a collective want to see change, but it's got to come from the heart. It's got to come with light. That's what's going to change things. We have to remember this in 2025, because things are going to come up, I am sure, throughout the world, because different governments are collapsing. Things are happening. We know this. So it's a way we think about it and the way we deal with it that's going to make a difference between dark and light. And we want to bring in the light. And I did a card too, Beyond Lemuria Guidebook, Izzy Ivy. And the card that came up with that, these are just beautiful cards. Look at that card. Isn't that beautiful? She is so beautiful. It says, listen to your intuition, the Star Seer says. Trust the holistic journey, dreams finding their way into being the bigger picture, a more aligned outcome than expected. Clarity of the greater path. And that's what we need to do. We have to stand back and look at things from a different perspective. And listen to our intuition when it comes up. Don't second guess your intuition. It's never failed me. The first thought is always the correct one. This is going to be our saving grace. Don't listen to other people and what they think. Listen to your heart. Put your hands on your heart and ask, what is going on here? What do I need to know? How can I be a part of the solution? This is the way to get things to come into being with peace, light, and love. And that's what we're going towards here. We got an ascension going on. You got a choice. You can come from anger and judgment, or we can come with a peaceful solution. There's always a way. And we have spiritual connection to ask. Very important in 2025, be it your personal life or worldly. Because things are going to happen. The earth is going through a transformation right now too. If you have a feeling about something, listen to your intuition. Follow through. If in your area, say there's going to be flooding or whatever, protect yourselves. You know what to do. be prepared, because there will be some earth shifts going on, seismic activity, certain months flooding, that sort of thing. And in the Traveler's deck, I got Ascending the Mountain. Keep going forward. Look at that. He's on his, just walking along a trail, and he's looking forward. He's not looking backwards. In other words, we can't look back at the past. We can learn from it, but it's not going to do us any good to think that things are going to stay the way they've always been. We have to go forward. We have to look forward, set our intentions and what we want to see happen in the world and in our lives. Stay in the moment right now. You could write down your intentions and things, but then you have to, best thing to do is to surrender after you put out your intentions and let it go and how it comes about. But keep on walking forward. Look at that, the mountains in the distance. Isn't that beautiful? These are such pretty cards. These are the Traveler's deck by Denise, Linn. She was my Oracle teacher that I got certified with. I actually got her to sign the little book that comes with this. Wonderful lady. She's taught me several things, you know, and clutter clearing and just looking at life a lot better. So now I'm sharing it with you. It's a good thing. I love Oracle cards because they keep us on track. You know, they're a good tool to use when you have questions in your life and exactly what the next step is to take, where you are. Okay, those are just a few of the cards, but I'm going to start now with going through the different months, okay? And I thought I'd start using the Traveler's deck with Denise, Linn, because I really like it. We'll shuffle and see what it says for January 2025. I ask the guides, the ancestors, and the angels to surround me and guide me at this time, to show me what we all need to know now that'll help us in this coming new year, beginning in January. Narrow pathway, tread thoughtfully. Look at that. And it looks like there's something that's a narrow pathway on the top there. And yes, we have to watch our step, watch our words, watch our thoughts, because thoughts and words create reality. And so we must tread carefully, take one step at a time, release fear. Fear is false evidence appearing real, and be strong. So that's January. February. What's coming up in February? For the collective, please. Trust. There is a divine plan. Worry does us no good. It's just wasted energy. All we can do is trust that there's a divine plan, that everything works out according to divine plan, and it does. Because if we try to control things, it never works out that way. Or we try to rush things, it never works out. We can put out our intention. It's important to be clear in your intention. But then let go and surrender it to the universe, to God, to the Creator. Whatever name you give God or Creator, just surrender it and let go after you've written down your intention and you've taken the steps, because you've got to take action. You can't just sit there and expect things to happen. But the way things come to fruition, you have to just let it go and know that all ends well, and it will. March. What do we need to know about March? Grace and gratitude. This is really important. To, at the end of your day, look at your day and pick out 3 things that you are grateful for that happened that day. Do this every day. Say, I am so grateful that so-and-so helped me with my groceries, or a boss gave me a promotion, or just any little thing. Somebody opened a door for you. Any little thing or any big thing. Show gratitude. I keep a gratitude journal, which is always nice because you can look back at it after the year's done. You know, write one every day about what you're grateful for. And thank you, universe. Thank you. Thank you, God, for watching over me, or whoever you call God or Creator. I am so grateful. See, she's looking at the flowers. Heck, you can even go out in your garden and say, thank you for bringing me such beautiful growth and flowers. Thank you. Because the plants and the trees, they have energy, and they pick up on your energy if you love them. And I really think they feel your energy when you're grateful too. I talked about lemon tree. That poor tree went through a lot this year. It was so hot in the summer, a poor tree, but it still gave me lemons in November. I was very blessed. So I feel very grateful for that. And I told my tree that. I said, I'm very grateful that you gave me lemons despite the heat and the summer. It was very hard on my plants. So thank nature, thank animals, for protecting you. Just the little things add up. Okay, what's going to happen in April now? What do we need to know? Okay, distant thunder. Ooh, that looks kind of scary, huh? With the thunder out there. Well, it says clear the air. So in other words, if there's something going on in your life where the truth needs to be told, or you need to bring resolution to a situation, take the steps that need to be done to do that. But do it in a peaceful manner, so you don't have lightning with it. Clear the air. May. What's coming up in May? What do we all need to know about May? I like May. The flowers are blooming, the vegetables are growing, and the sun's coming out more, and everybody just seems so up in May. And I think that May is going to be good this year too, this coming year too. I think it's going to be a good May. Overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. Stay in your power. Know that you have the strength and the courage to overcome anything. Look at that. This person looks like he's standing on a boulder. He's not afraid of a thing. Fear doesn't help anything anyway. There's always a way. Always. We just simply have to trust and know. It could be an illness or anything like that, but as long as we do our best and we stick together as a tribe and back each other up when we need it, to comfort each other and be there for each other, because this is all about community in 2025. This is the year that we work together, 2025. And when you know you're not doing things by yourself, but you have love and support, it makes all the difference in the world. We have to get beyond the ego and judgments with each other and be there for each other. This is the way to overcome things in a much palatable manner. We're going to learn more about this. We're going to learn to have patience with each other, not look down at each other because we think somebody should do things a certain way or be a certain way, but allow people to be themselves, to live their truth like you like people to do with you. Be patient. And when we act from the center of love, from our heart, it makes things so much easier. Put your hands in your heart and say, what can I do as a solution? What is this trying to tell me that's been happening? Listen. Listening is such a good trait. Listen to other people when they talk. Really listen to them. And listen to yourself above all. Don't question things, just allow and know everything comes together in divine timing. You can overcome anything. If you have an issue with a health issue, always get a second opinion. I think that is really important too. There's always hope. And ask others to pray for you, to heal and help. I always talk to Archangel Raphael. I talk to different archangels for different things or situations, but I love Archangel Raphael. So if you have any medical issues, things like that, you want to see yourself being healed, just envision yourself being healed. I am being healed, all is well. If you have issues with people you're not getting along with, do some visualizations. Go into some meditations where you visualize getting along with these people, sending them light and love, again, coming from the heart. Every situation is different. It's time to let go of someone, then you need to release them. Ask divine guidance with that. There's always a solution. There's always a way. You just have to trust and have faith. June, what do we need to know about beautiful June? I love the month of June. That's my birthday month. It's always kind of weird right before your birthday, you know, because people are thinking about you and thinking, oh, I'm another year older and all that, but it's always a blessing to be another year older. It really is. We have to look at the good. Look at all the wisdom you get when you get to be my age. Been through an awful lot, but it's okay. It's all good. It makes us the person we are today. And some seniors, you know, they feel kind of bummed out because of their age. They don't have their youth, but they got other things. We all got other things. We have to reinvent ourselves. Do something different. There's always a brighter tomorrow. June, infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. Look at that. Looks like they've got produce there of some sort, maybe plums or tomatoes or something, and abundance is coming in from the garden. What did you plant seeds for in the spring? Well, now is abundance time in June. And it's not just about the garden, but it's about, look around you. Look at all the abundance around you. You might not have a lot of money in the bank, but maybe you have an abundance of friends that are really nice to you and good to you. Maybe you have a nice home, or maybe you have a beautiful dog that is your best friend and gives you so much love, or kitty cats, or there must be some kind of abundance in your life outside of money. Money is always nice, but this world is so beautiful. The abundance of green, the abundance of nature, the animals, the water we drink, the air we breathe is all abundance. Thank you. Thank you, Mother Nature. I think we all need to understand that we're all connected along with nature, and we need to thank nature too. I like to do the medicine wheel and the 4 directions, and thanking all 4 directions for the good in my life and what each direction offers me. I'm going to do something on a video about that in the future too. But it's coming to a time where the more conscious we become of knowing we're not separate from nature, we're not separate from animals, we're not separate from any of it. We're all connected, everything. That's true abundance, to understand that and appreciate it and be grateful for it. It took me many years to understand this. I always appreciated nature, but I'm starting to get closer to nature now. When I go outside, I take my shoes off and I ground myself in Mother Earth, and I ask her to help heal and release anything that's not serving me in my life, and I'm working together with her now. It's much more powerful when you work together with Mother Nature. She is wonderful. I love Mother Earth. And I love the Creator. I think our Creator of the universe and the solar system is a great artist. Every time I see nature and all the pretty colors and all the beautiful animals, you know God's an artist, or the Creator, whatever name you give Creator, is an artist. So beautiful. He's created us. And it's all in His plan, all in the divine plan, that it all works together. Beautiful. July. What's coming up in July? I like summer. Everybody seems so happy. They're going on vacation and going here or there. More so. Kids are out of school. Uncovering treasure. Look at that. The dragon, and he's got a treasure chest. This is a beautiful card. And he's checking it out. Where in your life is there a treasure under something? Could it be a relationship that you're in, that the person is just gold and spirit? Where is the treasure in your life? Everybody must have a treasure chest somewhere, or with someone, or even within themselves. Do you have a treasure within yourself that you have not allowed other people to see, that you need to bring out and be proud of and know that you're worthy? Holding back on who you are is holding back on the gift you have to give to other people. God has given everyone something, some gift that they can share with others, no matter how big or how small. Everyone has something. We all came here for a purpose. And this is a time we are needed in that purpose, or with that purpose. And whatever way we can bring light to this world with our love, with our talents, what treasure do you have that you can bring to the world, or do more of. August. Yes, August where I live gets very hot. I'm always glad when it's over. I don't know where you live in the world, but I wish it was cooler where I am. But it's still good. Got to take the good with the bad. Solitude. In silence, peace prevails. Well, it sounds like it'll be a good month to really go within, see how the year has gone so far, and what you want to change or bring into fruition. Be quiet. I like to do this anyway. I just every day take 15 minutes in solitude. But that's for August. So God only knows what's going to happen up until August, but it's important to go into solitude and meditate, do deep breathing and releasing and knowing that peace will come. Never give up hope, no matter what you're going through. There's always a way. But getting quiet definitely helps. Doing deep breathing, visualizations, all that. Going out in nature. Take time out, go to the mountains or go to the lake or go to the ocean. Get out in nature. September, fall. What do we, the collective, need to know in the fall? Grounding, go deep, explore your roots. See, she's laying by the tree. I love trees. That's a great way to ground. You can even buy grounding mats now to lay on. But nature is such a healer. Being friends with trees is the best way to ground yourself. And I think it really comes in handy if you're going through stress or worry or anything of that nature to go out and either sit by a tree or stand by a tree, hug a tree, and picture white and gold light going down from the crown of your head, through your body, out through your feet into the ground, envisioning all that's been troubling you or worrying you going into Mother Earth. And then visualizing green healing light coming up through your feet, going all the way up your legs, your sacral area around your stomach, your hips, going all the way up to your heart chakra. All this green healing light going through your throat chakra, your third eye here, your crown, and blowing out. You hold the breath from the top, hold your breath in, go on down. I like to use white or gold or orange light, whatever you like. Envisioning what I don't want my light going down through my body into the ground, then coming up with green healing light all the way up and out. And I do this several times. But I notice when I do this in nature that it does something to me. I feel lighter. It really does work if you've never tried it. Some people live in places where they don't have a tree close by. Well, there's other ways of doing it too. There's other ways of grounding yourself. And they have grounding blankets and things you can buy now. But doing deep breathing and doing the visualization, like I said, can be done anywhere, really. But the more you do this, the more peace you have. because you're releasing things out of your system, your energy system, because we hold things in our cells and our bodies. We have to release it. Doing exercise, getting out and going to the gym, or doing stretching exercises with breathing, anything like that is going to be very important in 2025 from what I've heard. It's like, okay, we got to ground ourselves, and it does help, because if you don't and you hold in all that energy, it's not healthy. It's a part of being fit, of being healthy, is to do these things like grounding yourself and deep breathing and meditation or yoga or qigong, any of it, anything that feels to you. Dance in your house, do solo singing, do solo dancing, anything to release the negative. Because when we release the negative and we do the grounding, it helps bring in joy and the good things. So just keep that in mind. October. Rejuvenating rain. Clear the past, heal the present. I love it when it rains, and it hardly rains where I'm at. And now other people I know, they really get rain a lot. You know, it just doesn't seem fair. But this is just clearing the past, heal the present. I think especially now, releasing the past, forgiving those that need to be forgiven from the past, forgive yourself. Look at the things that trigger you in your life. That's your dark shadow. What do you need to release from your past where other people can trigger you with similar things maybe they say or do? These are the things you need to release. The one to become friends with right now is your inner child. Talk to your inner child. If you felt unworthy growing up, look at yourself in the mirror today and say, I am beautiful. I am worthy. I am deserving of all good. I release the past and let go. I surrender to God and the universe. There's something painful from your past, write it down. Or write down what you feel towards that person. And then burn it and give it back to the universe. These are all tools we can all use to let go. We do not need to live in the past or bring it to the present or the future. But we have to do the work. It takes a little bit of work. It's not always easy. Keep a journal. Write in your journal your thoughts. Write down how you feel. You have every right to feel what you do. Get going on this. It's really important, because then you don't drag the past into the present or future, or if you're letting go of someone in your life where the relationship hasn't worked, do the work, that inner work, and release it and let go. So another door of joy, someone that is more in alignment with you comes into your life. Or it could be a job even, you know, where somebody wasn't fair to you. We just have to constantly be letting ourselves know, I am worthy, I am deserving, I'm lovable, I deserve the best. The best is now mine. Be in the present, and then surrender to the universe and how it's going to come about. We all deserve it. So when we clear the past and we heal the present, only good can come in. It's a job. You just can't ignore it. You can't do drugs and alcohol and think everything's going to go away either. It doesn't help anything. Some people do that. You have to do the dark shadow work and see what have you stuffed down from your past that's affecting your present and could affect your future. We are all creators of our own journey. It's up to us and our happiness. We have to individually work on ourselves because this is what's going to bring world peace, really. The more we work on ourselves and what we need to change, be it an attitude, being something we're holding on to, it trickles down into other relationships. And we want to come from the heart. But if you're in sadness or depression, you feel bad because somebody treated you a certain way, you have to let it go. You have to release it and forgive that person, forgive yourself, whatever. Forgive the past. It's the past. And the future is yet to be here. So being in the moment by doing this is such a good thing to do. It feels good. I've done it so many times in my life. You know, it's like you don't want to let go of certain people or you don't want to do this or that. But when you come from the heart and you understand it's for the highest good of all concerned, it's not a bad thing to let go and release. Are we on October? I have to just get 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're in October. I just wanted to be sure. I should write this down so I don't forget. There we go. October. What do we need to know about October? I love harvest time. Makes me feel good. All the pretty colors, the leaves changing on the trees. Miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge. And that's great for October. Isn't that wonderful? The genie. When we expect the best to come, it's funny how it comes together. You have to expect it. Know that everything happens the way it's supposed to, in divine order. And yes, miracles do happen every single day. There's signs, if you just pay attention in your life. Maybe it's a license plate. Maybe it's numbers that keep coming at you. Maybe it's somebody that buys you flowers that's a stranger. Random acts of kindness come out of the sky when you expect the best. It's just amazing how that happens. Or maybe someone says the right word to you and smiles and tells you that you're adorable or wonderful that doesn't even know you. You just never know where it's going to come from. When you let go of expectations, thinking certain people must do this or that, it doesn't work. Just let go. Let the universe surprise you with those miracles. November. It's coming up in November. November. Close to Christmas, okay. Gates of triumph. Success expands in your life in November. Look at that. The doors open. And look at the sun. The sun's there in November. Isn't that beautiful? Looks like November is going to be a great month. We're going towards a wonderful new time. We've gone through a lot of things up until that point from what I've understood in astrology. And now the gates of triumph are coming. Success expands in our life. That is beautiful. November. December 2025. What do we have to expect in December 2025? Unknown territory. You are exactly where you need to be. So wherever we are in December, We're exactly where we need to be for that time. Be accepting, be grateful of all that's transpired, excuse me, and just be grateful. I think 2025 is going to be interesting. Yes, there's going to be some things that happen, but I think there's going to be a lot of good things that happen too. We need to visualize what we want to see in the world. Yes, change needs to happen. Never easy when change has to happen, because we know that things are going to be torn down and it might feel uncomfortable for a minute, but it looks like by December, we are going to be just fine. Yes. All is well. Just say that every single day, no matter what. Even if it doesn't feel well, say all is well. I am supplied and I am supported. The more positive words we say and think as a collective, the better. There'll always be the dark. We're in a duality universe. But we can bring the light by our minds, words, and attitudes. And that's the 12 months. I hope you took notes, so you can always look at this video again and write down what I have spoken about. And be strong, be confident, stay in your power, stay in your sovereignty in 2025. Know that anything is possible. Do things for the highest good of all. When you have questions, listen to your heart. Talk to the angels, archangels, your higher power. Use the tools to heal and help, because we are going through an ascension. But we as a collective, if we do the work, can bring more light into this planet and heal what needs to be healed. Mother Earth is going through a transformation as well, and there's going to be some really good things that are going to come too, like lost cities coming up from the ground that we didn't know were there before. Technology is going to be improving. There's some really good things that are going to come out of 2025. We have to constantly be looking at the light and trusting. Try not to buy into fear or anyone that sells fear. Just use discernment in everything you watch and listen to. And if you start feeling anxious or depressed or worried, just remember to go within, or go out and ground yourself, or do deep breathing, get physically fit, eat healthy, drink lots of water, be kind, be loving to others, because what we put out comes back to us. Treat others as you would like to be treated. I give oracle card readings to people on a personal level too. So if you would like a reading with me, there's a small charge, but just instant message me at Mystical Magic on Facebook. Mystical Magic with Joni on Facebook. And I'd be happy to give you a coaching section with the oracle cards. I also read tarot. And I coach people also in bettering their life. People that have been through trauma and not understood. People of all situations. And if I can't help you, then I always suggest someone professional, but I do enjoy giving the oracle and tarot readings to people that need or want them. So please let me know. And if you like my video today, please be sure to like and share and subscribe so you know whenever I put up a video, okay? And I wish you all a very blessed, prosperous, healthy, happy 2025. I think we're going to be just fine. Just go with the flow, stay in the moment. Take care.